The right time. 5 wins in a row had pushed Billy Davis' side into a playoff place and started the day just 2 points off second and with games in hand. Time for our Clem to pay a visit to the Championship's form team.
Invincible. Invincible. Invincible.
22 points from a last possible 24. They've won their last 5.
Yeah, we said we shouldn't, they said we wouldn't, look where we are, we've done what they thought we couldn't.
And extending their run of regular league matches at the City Ground to 33 without defeat has seen Forest surge into contention. Why the slow start, first of all, Billy?
Well, I think there's always a reaction, Clem, after playoffs, playoff finals and shorter rest period. And people should understand that sometimes when you go to those, I feel, achievements, then I always feel that it can affect the start of the following season.
How long have you been wearing those for?
Since we won at Pride Park.
Lest we forget, at a similar point last season, Forest were 5 points clear of third, but ultimately dropped into the playoffs where they were swatted aside by Blackpool, something Billy Davis attributed to a lack of investment in his team, a regular bone of contention between the manager and his board. Are you happy with your squad, Billy?
Well, a manager's never happy with his squad, Clem, is he? Let's be honest.
You're never happy.
Well, I'm only telling you what I think. Like your doctor would tell you, Clem, if you had an overweight problem or a heart problem, you'd go to your doctor, he would advise you, he would tell you what he thinks, and then it's up to you whether you take that advice.
Billy's a Scotsman, and you know, there's a bit of the mongrel in every Scotsman, and he shouts his corner when he knows he's doing well, and I think the chairman's getting used to him now, though.
They're a lot better than last season. I think they've got a chance of going up this year.
All of it's down to the manager. Great players, but no, it's down to the manager.
Win our 3 games in hand over QPR, because they won last night. We're 1 point behind them in second place.
I want Billy Davis now to get behind these lads and not go on a downer like he did this time last year by saying they weren't good enough. They are good enough, we are good enough, and we can do it.
I can't fault these players. We've got a fantastic bunch of players. What you're seeing is Billy Davis frustrated from time to time because we want to get to the Premier League. We do not want to be a championship team. This club does not deserve to be a championship club. And if that is the case, then you will hear frustration not only from me but from fans, from players and from everybody at this club in the attempt to get us to the Premier League.
We're invincible. Invincible.
The Gaffer's got a great track record of taking teams into the playoffs, twice with Preston, then Derby, as well as Forest last season.
From the wildest water, to the highest mountain.
Here were 2 teams still in the hunt for promotion, but playoff contenders Watford was stunned inside the first minute. Marcus Tudgay with his 5th Forest goal in 9 league games since moving from Sheffield Wednesday. Forest, in fact, were going for their 6th championship win in a row, and they were a constant threat. This Chris Cohen effort almost added to the scoreline, but Scott Loach was in salmon-like form. The threat continued in the second half. This time it was Rob Earnshaw who could have made it 2-0 after a wonderful Tudgay backheel, but Earnshaw was left holding his head. It didn't matter though, and Forest are now second.
The lucky boots have struck again, eh?
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's shaping up to be a famous old season, the form book don't lie. 6 wins in a row.
Yeah, working hard and putting a lot of time and effort in on the training ground. Old cliches, but it's true, and fantastic performance today. Really had to dig in, and great clean sheet, and the run at home continues.
Take us inside Billy Davis' dressing room. What is the spirit like? What is he like to work for?
It's great to work for. The man you see in the press is different to what we see in the behind closed doors. He prepares us right and works as hard, and he's a passionate man and he's a winner, and he's installing that into his team.
Small matter of a piffling little game against QPR up next for you.
Yeah, they come quick and fast and don't get any easier, but no, fantastic. Bring it on and see where we go.
Well done.
Yeah, everything seems to be going Forest's way at the minute, apart from the kit man spelling of Konchesky. You might have noticed that on the VT. But to hold Watford for